Hooker's Key, a picture-perfect speck of paradise in the Bahamas, a world-renowned mecca for serious divers and sports fisherfolk, and hard to beat for a spot of unwinding in the sun. But I wasn't there to relax.
This is Gary Adkisson. He's the dive master here. Gary, you're going to teach me how to dive and how to survive.
Well, I'm going to teach you how to dive. The surviving is up to you.
Oh, thank you very much.
I got the distinct impression Gary thought I was a bit soft in the head, but lots of people think that, so I didn't let it worry me. After all, what could go wrong? And anyway, diving turned out to be quite fun.
This is the first time I have ever dived in my entire life. And I have to say, I wonder why it's taken me so long to get round to it. This is magic. But having said that, we are at the bottom of a swimming pool. We're not doing the real thing yet.
But my small store of confidence started to evaporate the closer we got to the crunch. Gary's briefing before we set off for the dive did nothing to help.
Wherever you look, you're going to see sharks. The sharks are going to be all around you coming in. They're pretty smart, so they know it's going to be a buffet dinner this morning.
Well, there was no turning back. We were on our way towards the sharks, and I was about to find out if I was man or mouse. Everything in my being cried mouse. Divers usually have to be certified to dive with the sharks. I got the distinct feeling I needed certifying just for being there.
Any shaking you detect is absolutely real, I do assure you. This is Esther, who's going to be looking after me. You are going to be looking after me, aren't you, Esther?
Well, hopefully I would, yes.
Her use of the word hopefully didn't exactly inspire me. Well, 15 all too short minutes later, we were there. Captain Snoopy helpfully revved the engines to tell the sharks I had arrived for dinner. Then it was time to get ready.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. It's strange, but I don't feel any kind of fear at all. I just feel a sense of total wonder, complete amazement, actually. Estimates range that when they throw this big ball of what they call chum, which is a disgusting iced ball of dead fish and rotting guts and chicken bits, they reckon they get upwards of about 100 to 120 sharks. The shape and the look of these things is somehow ingrained in our consciousness as implying total danger. And yet here we are, within petting distance of them. They say that if you have a fear, it's best to confront it. I guess they've just been proved right.
Whoa! It was unbelievable. Absolutely inconceivable how beautiful that is. Oh, it will change your attitude towards sharks for absolutely ever. Why did you decide to do this? I mean, you're the only guy who's actually running this kind of shark dive.
Simply because we like people like you who've had lots of preconceived notions about sharks to come out here and dive and expose themselves to these animals and see them for their grace and beauty and what they are, for real, and interact with them and do it safely.
You think to yourself, I'm this close to a shark, and I always thought sharks could kill me, eat me, strip the flesh off me in 3 seconds, and they just ignored me.
Thank God, Nick, you're not on the food chain, you know.
And that was it. I'd met two enemies head-on, my own fear and the sharks, and realized I had nothing to worry about from either of them. In fact, I can't wait to meet them again.